Upskis. Huskies. Grab your mic. The Mikeys. The Mikey. He likes anything.
And we ready?
Are we ready, spaghetti?
I'm sippin', 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 I'm sippin'.
Sippin', I'm 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 sippin'.
This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together. It'll be 2023 already and you wouldn't have had a shot yet. I got my guy, the legend, the Loch Ness,
Running around.
Lou Phil. E.Ness in the situation with us, man. What's up with you, bro?
With the Samster.
You already know, man. Sweaty Murphy himself is in the situation with
the
us.
podcast, man. Shout out to Light Skin too, wherever you are.
Yeah, man. South around, but she be back. She be back. Definitely a pleasure to have you again on a situation.
Absolutely, John Belushi.
And it's crazy because it ain't been that long, but you done did a whole fucking lot, bro.
Yeah, man. I battle
you done did a
week,
whole
man.
lot. You battle every week.
Every
Cheesecake
week.
popping. Freestyles going viral.
Freestyles going viral.
Like, it's a lot.
We got the project, LEWPRINT. E.Ness and Friends coming out. We got the E.Ness and Friends party / album release.
Yeah, I heard you got a
Showcase.
new name now.
Yeah.
They said that you calling yourself the 17th now.
That's it. June 17th.
they said this nigga was in here saying his name is the 17th.
June 17th.
Movie.
I got Charlie Baltimore coming.
Mm-hmm.
Beanie Siegel.
Mm-hmm.
Major Figures.
Mm-hmm.
State Property.
Mm-hmm.
K Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Tay Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Briz. Murder Mook. T-Rex. Fred Money. Hell Rel. Ricky High. Heem. Hezia BSF. I got the host D Jones. I got Cousin E coming. I got fucking shit. Nuff Said coming. Shit. I got China BBM coming. I got Mulu performing.
Dope.
The whole city coming out, man. I got vendors in the building. And I mean, I got shout out to 1122. My man Chuck Lawless, get your weight up, Twine. Freeway popping out for me, the whole rock. I mean, it's just gonna be a crazy night. I'm telling you,
Nigga,
pull up.
you about to fill the building with celebrities. You ain't got no space for
Yes,
no motherfucking
sir.
with no regular
Ski.
folk. But how that feel though? Like to be able to pull that. Like niggas can't just pull. You know that, man. You know the city we live in.
You know my
bro.
story in the city, man. Everybody, oh man, that shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's never over. And every day God give me another chance to open my eyes and, you know what I mean, work on what I've been trying to work on, man. Trying to reach closer towards my goals and being, you know what I mean, in this game 20 years and still receiving the love from my peers in the hip hop community and everybody agreeing to come out, even if they don't make it. It's still just yo, I'm popping out for you, bro. Because I know some things come up, family issues and all types of stuff. So, man, whoever show up on the 17th, appreciate you. Whoever can and something happen, we still my homie and we still love. We still gonna rock out how we rock out. Ain't nothing changed. I don't let just one night just determine my friendship or my relationship with somebody. But it is an important night to me and what I got going on. And it's a testament of my resiliency, me being around for so long. And I definitely want you to come and celebrate this with me.
Absolutely.
June 17th.
Absolutely, man. And I think it is a testament. I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one thing about it, like, we all have events, have things we want support at. I feel the same way as you. I'm not upset if you miss an event.
Right.
I'm worried about entertaining who's in front of me. Mm-hmm. All I can worry about is who's in that room or who's at that cookout. You know what I mean? Whoever's at this event at that time, that's all I can worry about. And everybody that's in front of me is going to have a good time if I can help it. And as long as you carrying it like that, then you'll have a great night because you won't be looking over your
I try
shoulder
to make it to everything.
walk in.
I try to make it to everything.
Me too.
When I can, but I don't feel no type of way when no people come to my stuff because I don't let people how they operate with me and how I resonate the love for them. Or I mean, you know what I mean? It's just not, you know what I mean? Because you might do that. Oh man, they ain't show me love. I ain't going to their shit. And you don't go and somebody there that you could have linked up with and your shit could have been propelled even that much faster. So you can't never say that.
You ain't lying.
So, you know what I mean? I just keep doing what I'm doing. If the love is not reciprocated the same way, then so be it. I'm not dealing with that demon. I'm dealing with what I got in front of me.
Yeah.
Got project coming out, high profile battles. I'm battling Snake Eyes on MC Wars, June 26th in Atlanta, and I'm right back on RBE for straight. Let's get straight to it. I think Volume 3, battling Mac Myron. Then I got something big planned for y'all back on my home league, which is Battle Academy. Shout out to Stiz and Rick Dange.
Absolutely.
Meek Raw, Muslim Poppy, whole staff over there. You know what I mean? The other half of Necessary Cash is my brother Kaboom, Body Bag Boom and all that. And you know, we just working, man. We
over to God. But like I told you I caught a couple recent interviews from you. Speaking of ARP.
Right.
Yeah, congratulations. I heard you got a raise.
Yeah, man. Little pay increase.
Numbers is going up. Every dollar
that, you seen that?
I see that. Man, I be hyped to see that kind of shit. That shit is beautiful because
so, yeah.
If anybody earn it, you earn it, and I trust how ARP mine works. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like he's seen exactly what he supposed to see. So you must have tore that nigga head off.
Yeah, I mean, it's just consistency kills.
Absolutely. Every hustle is.
And even if you feel, even if you on the fence about E.Ness, as long as you give me those opportunities to show you why I have a substantial value in what I do, you'll see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like I tell these DJs, you can't pick a hit no more. You just got to put the shit on and let the people, speak. But sometimes it's just the path is long. It's more narrow than others. But, and just showing my consistency and having these, these consistent performances and just good content, good material, being on time, not being high, looking like something, that all counts. And ARP can see worth in that. And I respect that. He respect that.
And looking like something is something that I'm starting to hear become a major conversation now in battle rap. Motherfuckers showing up looking like a star or looking like, you know what I mean? They're like they represent something other than a rag or something.
Maybe 8 years ago you can get away with it, but now, with guys like Sue Surf and Goods, and just not to pick them out the hat, but it's become more marketable. You got female fans now, and it's just you could become bigger than almost some of these rappers that do industry music.
They was just joking about the Geechee Jazz battle, saying that was the most expensive outfits in battle rap history. Cause he had on the Gucci and
she had on the Burberry.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like for the most part, clothes is a part of hip hop. Fashion is a part of hip hop.
About the labels. I think it's
never. I'm just saying.
Look.
Just your look, because you could wear some shit, and you could wear some shit that somebody else got on and it don't look right. Or you could wear some shit that's lesser than what they got on, and you could look better or more presentable than they do. It's just how about your style and your just personal preference and your personal swag and that's what hip hop is. It's,
absolutely.
It's real multicultural.
Right.
So as far as designer, you can't never lose with wearing designer. But I take pride in wearing other shit. I take pride in wearing skateboard shit like this
and make it look
or
like
G-Star shit,
right.
or maybe in the Vans. I don't gotta wear Burberry. Not saying there's nothing wrong because I have this shit in my arsenal too. But I like all different types of things. Like when it comes to dress, I'm like a JADAKISS type of nigga. You might see me with the Timbs, with the camos on, with the T-shirt, with the hat, or you might see me in some Gucci's with the, what I'm saying?
Take them to the store, show them the loafs. Show them the loafs.
So I'm like, in that aspect, I'm very similar to like a JADAKISS in dressing.
But I think that's fine. And I also I think at the same time, especially with you, Sweaty Murphy.
Facts.
You gonna be up there sweating through that
sweat. So most times I like to just wear shit comfortable. I don't want to be sweating out no $500 T-shirts and
$2,200 sweater.
For what? I'm gonna be in Sweaty Murphy. That's my whole
twist.
Sweaty Murphy. So you want me to get up there and just sweat up my motherfucking Burberry shit, all my shit, all my little cute pieces that I got, you know what I'm saying? Nah, so I'm gonna wear some shit comfortable, and it might not be like, oh yeah, but you know what I'm saying? For me, it's comfortable, and if I choose to wear it again, I can. If not, then
fuck it. It is what it is. It's yours.
Going to Raptors.
It's yours, man.
Right.
Somebody else could benefit.
But you gotta look like something, man. Long gone are the days of the Wu-Tang and the Dick Trees and the obvious dirt stains on your shirt and on your jeans. Like they're not checking for that no more. We in a materialistic world, and it was even way more materialistic than it was when Puff and Jay-Z had it by the reins.
Especially
it's like triple, almost 10 times.
Especially if you look at it from the owner's standpoint, right? Because they we actually paying y'all, a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
It was so crazy. All these designers go on record and documented that
they don't even fuck with us.
Yeah, and we the most purchase. We buy the we.
Yeah, we got the biggest spending power in the fucking country.
So you know what I mean. So it's not bad to wear designer, or it's not. You know what I mean. You just gotta look clean, man. That shit don't gotta be top notch designer. Shit gotta be look clean, man. You can't look like you just woke up. Yep. Even me sometimes, like, it's just, I was talking about this before I came in. One of my latest freestyles, I rapped off the slow sleazy flow joint.
Yeah.
And by me, like, coming into this social media driven world that we are in, hashtags mean a lot. And just by me hashtagging certain things, you know, this is one of the most viewed freestyles that I ever got.
Which is crazy because your freestyles go up.
So I really, so my followers, because I've been hacked off my verified page for a year. Yeah. Everybody that has been looking for E.Ness and think he just fell off face of the earth, I'm on my new page. I'm still on Instagram. It's just at E.Ness_215. Make a long story short, we tell a lot of Philly artists, man, you got to get on this phone, man. This phone is your best friend. And if, like, you can say, tell people you hot all day, but if you're not showing the world, you're not breaking into these algorithms, I mean, nobody's coming to get you. Yeah. Nobody's coming to get you. Yeah. And the way you make somebody look for you is that thing that you walk around your hand 24 hours a day. That's your best friend. But people don't want to tap into that. And I'm tired of telling them, and I'm just going to keep racking up the views and racking up the business that go on in the DMs and behind closed doors that the people don't know about.
Well, you still leading by example. Yeah. And you still, you got a job to do first and foremost any fucking way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, like, things didn't go the way, I would say, as far as Ness is concerned in Philly, or just worldly, things didn't go as well as we all thought it should have went, as far as commercially and professionally. But like I said, man, internet that moved in and made it an even playing field. So somebody like a Delonte West, you probably could see him back on the NBA court with the right rehab, with the right motivation behind him. You know what I'm saying? It's never over.
No, but that's what I was about to say about you. Like, I remember a period of time where I was probably like, damn, where Ness at when all this shit going on and you one of them. And
yeah, right.
And then to look up now, and it's like, niggas can't move around that was out then like you can move around and still be relevant and still get a bag. So, like, fuck commercially, like, this is your life.
There's money in nostalgia. Everything's just 360. Even us, like, we live, we die. So like, that's how the world is. For a time, lyricists wasn't being celebrated or championed as much as they are now. So I just had to preserve myself long enough for it to come back around. And now the niggas is really saying shit. You got the J. Cole's, the Kendricks, who else? The J Electronicas, these type of guys that's really like wasn't as much as buzzworthy as it was throughout the prior years, are really getting the spotlight now. And these are the top guys that's holding the reins because of their passion for lyricism and actually say something and not just, you know, playing into the materialistic, misogynistic stereotypes that we all know dwell in hip hop.
Yeah, well, I mean, it puts something on you. It helps you leave with something. We like, it's all type of music for all type of vibes. Right, but when you can learn something, right, when you can hold something, and you can relate to something, it's different.
Yeah, I'm no short of I fall short of the glory of the creator too. So I fall into these pitfalls sometimes. Sometimes my content can be ratchet based or whatever, but I'm just speaking from experiences. Like, I'm no better than nobody else. I never thought I was. And the first day that I got my deal as far as commercially with Bad Boy, I always knew, I mean, every day could be your last. So I always operated that way. I never felt. And people could be like, you wrong. I never felt like, if you didn't grow up with this person, even if you grew up with somebody, you can know somebody 20 years and they were the 21st year to cross you. So being that it was a business relationship with me, Bad Boy, and Puff, I never felt as though they owe me anything. I think it was a business opportunity, and I capitalized as off much as I could possibly could, and it didn't have a storybook ending, but it's never over. I'm still rewriting. I'm still writing my story as we go.
Absolutely.
And as far as the cheesecake and all the negative things that people tried to use against me, I just try to flip that. And I know, like, yo, why you ain't do that when you was popping? I mean, it's never too late, man. It's never too late.
Who the fuck say Ness ain't popping? You live right.
No, I'm just saying, people like, yo, it's perception. Yeah, like, yo, it's just too late. Or yeah, it was time before you coulda. And I'm like, I've seen a lot of comeback stories, and people like, yo, you this age, you should try something else, bro. But I'm like, well, you don't like Juicy J? You don't like 2 Chainz? You don't like Rick Ross? Because all these guys are around the same age, if not older than me. But because they are successful, they don't get that type of look. But These guys was the same guys. Oh man, Juicy, you older, you might as well try to do something else. Yeah, you did the hustle and flow shit. Y'all got the big Academy Award, and it's time for to do something else. Until he had to, reinvent himself. Then here come the bands make you dance, and his whole research. Even with 2 Chainz and his whole story, being Titty Boy, being with Disturbing the Peace, and being under like umbrella was similar to the band where you in like kind of a group with all these artists and all this individuality and all this kind of just ego, and then you break off, you and your man do something, and get some regional success, and then it's some down years, and then you just, it's all about your writing and experience, your confidence, and your spirit. If you're not in a good mood, some people write from good experiences and good moods. Some people draw and write from bad experiences and struggle raps.
Absolutely.
So it's all about, and I like to write and create off of good times.
So when you going through your process of your career, your life, are you looking at these examples as motivation, or do you recognize that they're running the same race as you? Just, you know what I mean?
I mean, we all in the same race as far as some people may be farther economically or even just in status, but like we all running the same race, and it all could be taken away from us as fast as it was given to us.
I think that's important.
When we earned it. So it's just important, to keep your best foot forward. And I don't want to sound too cliche, but I've been through a lot. And
cliches be cliches for a reason.
I've been around through a lot, and to be around in this climate, still existing and still getting paid and still getting phone calls from different battle leagues and different promoters to book me, come out, even if it's just for, the lowest amount of money that they can provide.
Right. Because every situation.
It's still an opportunity to get out into another market other than mine and touch the people.
Yeah. And it's amazing because I never see you stop. I see you everywhere, from members only to my concert series to everywhere else that's red carpet. You know what I mean? Like you in them spots, and then you're battling. I just got done saying before we got on air, like, bro, I didn't know you had a battle a week after.
Yeah, I get a lot of flack. I get a lot of flack for that, but sometimes you gotta understand people. These battles be booked and deposits be, taken from these battles months in advance. And when it comes down to the actual date, due to executive decisions or issues with the staff, they might not have all the money or all the finances to continue on with the battle, and then it might get pushed back. So it might get pushed back around another big battle.
Right.
So it seems like I'm battling every week, but that's just due to the scheduling. It's not I'm booking battles just because I'm broke and I just need the money. No. Sometimes it's due to scheduling.
I just said,
and I'm just a fan of it. Like I'm a fan of niggas. Once niggas understand that, they like, yo, he really love this shit.
How the hell do you retain all of this shit?
Because I went to Central High School, and we was conditioned how to store information. And then if come up through these academic institutes, you won't know. A lot of people just come from the street, and people would. Some people may not be book smart or read or write, but they're good with numbers. Yeah. Some people might be good with numbers. You know what I'm saying? Some people might, be vice versa. You know what I mean? So it's all about highlighting your strengths and hiding your weaknesses. Yeah, and that's what I do in everything I do.
I went to E.Ness and I graduated from Roman. Right. So I was in close contact with a lot of people that went to Central. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Cass went there. Bill Cosby went there.
Yeah. Shit.
DJ Drama, Mr. Gangsta Grills himself. So I was in school with all these dudes. So just going to that school, it just ups your vocabulary, and it ups your knowledge of different words and what they mean.
Absolutely.
And it's real useful when you're creating and being a lyricist and writing songs.
But how the hell?
Because you could cloak other words for other words that you wouldn't normally use.
But how do you have 3 battles on deck? You probably got all 3 in your head, and you don't spit this nigga bar for this nigga.
I'm not a robot. I'm working on trying to be one, but I'm not quite there yet. But I just love it, man. And for like the 5 to 6, 7 years that I took off and just was dormant, I left a lot of money on the table, a lot of opportunities. Just like falling in that same depression that overwhelmed Fred with the I didn't make it that far, but I got to that point like, yo, man, I'm really supposed to, like, why would he bring me this far to let me fall so far off.
Right.
And it's just like, no one man can really dictate your destiny
at all.
And then with the internet, man, there's no way. Wallow did 20 years and came home and is a millionaire.
Perfect example.
So it's like how can
example.
there's nothing holding you back.
And what did Wallow have?
Yeah, like I use him as like a perfect pup. Like God damn, when you look at that, you like I've been out there the whole 20 years. I've been out here the whole 20 years.
Nigga.
And he figured it out within years of him being released for a long stint. So if somebody can recognize those type of important things and use it to incorporate it to help them to propel themselves
in their own way, right?
Yeah, it's like, come on, how can you not? I mean, salute that.
But I think he proves, which we're seeing a lot of more examples of lately, man. Positivity works, man.
Yeah, but you gotta understand though, the devil is around you too. So positivity works, but you gotta understand about the elements that the negative elements around you. So it's a balance. Yeah, so I tip my hat to anybody that's in music and they haven't died yet, they haven't went to jail. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hard because you got to balance. You got to balance a professional career, and most of these artists, they're successful businessmen, and that's what Jay-Z and Puff brought into the game. Longer gone are the days of just the artists playing the artists, and they got their own labels. And even you got young execs like Lil Durk, how he was grooming and developing King Von. I mean, we all know. How the story ended, but like, look how far we done came.
Yeah, the intention from the game is different. It's different.
We never had young artists like, and even though Durk was been in the game for 10 years, and that's kind of like the natural transition of an artist that's been in the game 10 years, but the niggas still in the 20s, like late 20s, if not early 30s. Like niggas don't start talking about going labels till they like damn near 40
years old, bro.
So it's like
but I mean, even in the battle rap realm, you got a cheesecake. Geechee has branded himself in a way that's fucking crazy with the no studio and all of that.
Yeah.
There's M3, S3 in the culture. There's all type of things to where like it's bigger than showing up in the big white tee and a hat now, man. Like it's way bigger than that. Like
girls got sneakers, cologne,
yeah, fucking
all types of shit.
Girls got sneakers, yeah. So it's just like
they showed you battle rap. You could use battle rap
it's a market
as a platform to sell a bunch of other things. It's no different than when Puffy do.
But music is marketing.
He take a deal for an album, and on this promo run, he sells the liquor, he sells the cologne, the clothes.
Jay do the same thing.
Bad boy comedy shit, whatever he got going on at the time. So he just smush it all together, and you know what I mean. Corporate wise, you don't never want to spend your own money. You always want to get the money from the corporate. It's like the same drug dealing aspect, hustling aspect. Let me get fronted some work. Let me flip it, almost quadruple my money, get what I need to get back and to keep the shit rolling. And I never went in my pocket.
Right.
That's hip hop. The business of hip hop, show business. Period.
Yeah.
Nobody never wants to spend their own money.
No, not
so
in
even
business.
Puff get a lot of flack, and you know what I mean. The business was done bad, but one thing I can say about that, and everybody like, yo, why you still talking about that shit? This shit's so old. I can say he actually told me, sat down like, yo, I got jerked, Russell got jerked, we all got jerked, but we got it right. He told me, he was like, yo, man, I was actually doing club dates for $2,500. He said my motherfucking suit had got so shiny for hip hop that I wasn't really being accepted. And I had to rebuild my shit all over again. So making the band was just like a facelift for Puff. Yeah, and we was guinea pigs, but at the time, you know what I mean, that's what we was going for. That was just a platform. But I always knew
the potential though.
I always knew this can end at any moment. Not only that, me having, just the general knowledge of the game, because I was in my mid-20s by the time I made the group. So making a band, to me, it wasn't like a testament like, yo, I'm finally did it. It was like, about time, nigga, I'm 25. I wanted to do this shit 4 years ago. And it was like, damn, it's a group situation. It's not really highlighting me solely as an artist, but I'll get to show people my work ethic and my spirit and my passion for this joint.
Do you make the same decision if you wasn't on a run?
I was on a run just because, I just got tired of having that type of supervision over me, where every time I went down there, I felt like I can get locked up and shit like that.
So it was part of that.
So it came to a point like, yo, I'm just tired. I just got tired of the fear and just went AWOL. And then, one thing led to another. I ended up making a group, and it just was a time period that went past where I wasn't checking in with them. And then,
Yeah.
Me being responsible, like, you know what, this may be it, and I don't want to leave it, and it's just a chance. Let me at least tell them my situation. Maybe they can help, maybe not, but at least I can. If I get back down there, I can.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying? And
smart.
they actually gave me a letter of recommendation, saying, you know, that I was, you know, really
part of
had
something
potential to be a part of their corporate structure, and it worked.
Shout out to that. Salute to them for that.
So I mean, even though, you know, we heard the Fred stories, and a lot of things he said was true, but like I know plenty of times where he saved our ass individually too, or really dropped some jewelry on us, and really gave us some insight on the game. So I mean, it was a lot of bad times, but the good times was helpful too, and the things that I've learned over the past. It has cultivated me to this point.
To say, it's a part of who you are to this
Like
day.
my skin is tough. I heard a lot of shit about Ness, a lot of bad shit, a lot of shit that would make you just quit. Like, damn, niggas saying that. But my resiliency is stronger than all that shit.
That's amazing though, because I'm in the city, and I just can't imagine what niggas is saying to you. That's crazy, because we don't feel like that. You know what I mean?
Now, but
niggas
like,
don't never talk about Ness like that around me.
But at the time, it was like that because you gotta understand, it was the era where, you know, I would say that period to where all the kind of like the sing song kind of like music was like
Fetty Wapping and
yeah, so it was like that around time, and like I'm a rapper.
You can do that
I'm a
shit
rapper.
too, though.
I can, but the way I was promoted from Bad Boy,
Barsmith.
you were really kind of like confusing the fans.
You a rock
if I
wilder.
start making that type of music. You know what I mean? So through my Instagram, I show them that I can do all things. I'm not just I'm a jack of all trades and a master at none.
But I think that's important, and I tell artists all the time, like, y'all get mad when somebody put some money behind you and tell you what you gotta do, but you don't ever show nobody what you can do when you got full control of your situation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So like, show them so that when they say no, this is what you do, you can say, well, my fans already reacted to this.
Up until this point, I was an
My
artist
people
that had
like
to
this.
be pushed, but it's so important to wear so many hats now. It's like almost part of the job now. You can't just be an artist and rap and have a lit song. You got to be an artist, and you got to be a producer too. You got to know how to record yourself. You got to be developing artists on the side. You got to have the merch popping. You got to have whatever, the lick or the motherfucking deal with the McDonald's or the shoes deals. Or you got to. I mean, it's just not one thing now. People like, oh, you rap, you made a hot record, or you got a good backstory. Okay, what else you got? Like, we're in the climate of what have you done for me lately type of thing.
Nigga, you see how much shit
So-
I done added to my shit?
Right, so
And
that's
I
why
ain't
I'm
you.
always constantly trying out there in the field or out there in this corporate structure, trying to create opportunities and create positions or just outlets for me to showcase what I got, in the hopes that it turned into some other shit.
So speak to the cheesecake, right? Because of course, Philadelphia cream cheese, and that's Philadelphia cheesecake, like all the sense in the world, right?
Yeah, it's a marketing thing.
But like, I think it's bigger than you thought it would be.
Yeah.
I think it like snowballed a little bit, which is a good thing. That's a good
A lot
part.
of things that happened on the show didn't sit right with me. One was the infamous cheesecake walk. Two was the fight between me and Freddie, because we on and off camera we had to like almost really kind of like tightest relationship. I don't know how he felt about other people, but me, I felt like me and him and Babs kind of really was like close.
Shout out to Bad.
So when we had the fight, it was like damn. So
The cheesecake.
just bring you to this point, I'm like, yeah, niggas gonna keep saying this shit and they ain't gonna forget about it. So being that they not gonna forget about it, I gotta give them a reason to denounce the negative part about it.
Right.
So it's like,
So you did it.
go walk for cheesecake. No, I got my own. I got to deal with DoorDash,
Yeah.
and we coming out with flavors. What's up? They like, no, I'm saying I was just trying to be
like defensive
Like,
right in
yeah,
the But then it turned into a real business though.
right. Just like everything else, you can start off working
But
for
that's
Nabisco,
beautiful. Yeah.
and then be the head guy at Keebler.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Yo, Nabisco, what's up with that boy over there? No, we got him here in the tuck. And they see you in the bathroom. Yo, Nabisco boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? We like what you doing over
No
there.
bullshit.
We feel over here. We'll give you the floor. we amplify that times 10.
That's how they
They
got
like, matter of fact, we'll pay. What they paying you over at Nabisco?
That's how they stole.
They giving me this number. Well, we give you this number.
Puma stole my man from Diesel that way.
Damn.
And if you look at Chestnut Street, they was right next to each other.
Damn.
Them niggas went next door and gave that same fucking speech, bro, and let him run the fucking Puma store.
So it's good. It's real good
That's
in
business.
branding and product
Yeah.
placement. So everything I do is a flip. Even down to my merchandise, I just flip the Too Hot for TV instead of Bad Boys the band is E.Ness the brand. Too Hot for TV. So I can't be, sued for copyright infringement.
Exactly. No, you gotta be smart about this shit. It's all a business. Everything is on blast now. It ain't like you can run with something for a while and nobody know about it. Like
This shit is wide open. Nobody's the top seed. Shout out to everybody that's been doing it in this city, all the big dogs, but nobody's the top seed. This shit is wide open. Like a nigga that's so far removed from what we doing, that's just in a crib going to school, can sit at the table and look at the box of cereal and write a rap and get a beat off YouTube and put it on SoundCloud and shoot a video, and they can be the top nigga.
I mean, we seen Pop Smokes and all types of
So
shit.
nigga,
bro.
it's wide open. Nobody long ago going on, yo, this nigga running rap. Nobody runs rap anymore.
Unless you Drake.
Unless you Drake.
Unless you know what's crazy? It used to be a time where that was Hov.
Yes, you Drake.
Now it's Drake. God bless him. God
He's
bless
the
him.
top guy.
Now something that me and you
I
talked
take that
about,
back.
Something me and you talked, but I mean, I know what you mean though. The structure is completely rearranged now. But one thing me and you chopped it up about real quick when we was at 1122 was, I don't think people realize how you was fighting so hard to usher in this new Philly movement and battle rap, at least what's going on right now, right?
Sometimes
And
you
was
just
preaching unity, and then you got with the dot, and everybody was Ness, and you was like, nigga, I said, like, I remember these conversations,
right.
but you were OG, you a grown ass man. I know you don't resent it as much as you love seeing it. You see what I'm saying? I know it's not no way that you like, yo, I said
sometimes
it
you got to
as
do
much as
stuff
you
to
just-
get their attention, man.
Exactly.
That was an eye opener. That was an attention grabber. Shout out to the Dots. Like they've been in the game as long as I've been in the game, as
Absolutely.
far as battle wise is
Absolutely.
concerned. So you know what I mean, it's just like KD. I don't want to play with Golden State.
I hear you, but as far as the Philly movement going now, I don't know how you feel.
I don't want to play with Golden State just because there's too many of y'all over there.
Too many of
Yeah,
y'all.
we nice, but damn.
So now you go in front of the Philly movement, because right now y'all done took over the entire RBE events.
No, I mean as of today, it done gotten way better. But like years prior, like we was all just trying to figure it out. Me, I had kind of grasped and I could see where battle rap was going, so I kind of had an eye on it early, and they didn't see the value in it. So I did, but fortunately, they all see the value back in it today.
But everybody's
And-
battle rap story goes back to Philly, right?
Man, it does. 80% of the battle rappers come from the structure and the gun bars and how we just aggressive and just the delivery. It comes from the Philly culture of MCing.
It
Period.
comes from that. And
Period.
I mean,
Just the aggressive approach. As far as like you can't deny that the Rockefeller and State Property didn't have rap on lock from the early 2000s always up until the mid 2000. Like towards 2010, 2011, they start slowing down a little bit, but they had the dynasty for sure. That was all Philly artists, damn near.
whole bunch of dogs.
So anybody that came up in that era, which are now the 20-year-olds and the early 30-year-olds, all they know is State Property.
And another thing about our
State
artists,
Property, Major Figures, G Unit, Diplomats.
And
Those
our
was
artists- our
the
artists-
the criteria. Like you got like
you gotta
these
at least
niggas.
be that. But our artist was solid, because if you was a Philly artist, you really, regretfully, got booked for the shit you was talking about. Like it wasn't like you couldn't pull.
I mean,
Philly
I got
rappers
booked. I
cards
got
like
booked
that.
for it, but sometimes like when you go to jail, it's like watching Planet of the Apes. Like Caesar had to go to jail to get his team. He
Yep.
was soft.
Yep.
But he had to go through some shit. Then he was like, you know what? I know what you mean. Damn. All right, let me get Big Fella.
Mm-hmm.
Give me get it Rocket. Let me get him in pocket.
Yeah, that's how you ran it.
That's how you ran it, man.
That's funny.
Gotta be strategic, man.
I like it.
So sometimes you gotta go all the way back to come all the way forward.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that break I took off, it was good for me because it made people see my worth. A lot of people telling me, yo, give it up, go try something else. Go be a truck driver. Go do this. Go do that. I'm like, damn, all these man hours I put in, all this. I mean, I'm an expert.
I wouldn't want
have an
that
expertise. So just throw an expertise out the way because it didn't work out the way I wanted. Nah.
Like you left your country or something.
So it's like me digging a hole for 3 days. And I'm like, no, I ain't doing. And then somebody come in and hit one rock, and then they find a diamond.
Oil.
Or straight oil. I'm not doing that. Dog, you won't leave that shit go. Well, cool, I die in this hole. Fuck it. If I don't hit nothing, I don't hit nothing.
And it ain't my place
and
to say.
It's dumb luck.
Like it's paying off.
It's dumb luck. I can go this way and then go that way and then go that way and don't find nothing. And the nigga be like, go in the middle. Boo! Oh, there you go. He didn't go this way.
Or a nigga be at the top of the joint like, yo,
right.
I see you down there.
Right.
Come here. You never know.
You're like, come on.
But you gotta be in motion.
Somebody, you gotta
just like you
be
said
in
about showing up for people. Like if you're not in a situation, you don't know that you missed the opportunity to run into somebody that you needed to run into. I just watched the My Expert Opinion joint where Fat Joe was telling a story about how the guy told him he had a couple $1 million check in his pocket for him, but he had so much entourage and nonsense in front of him that he could see him, but he couldn't get to him with the check. It was an endorsement for Red Stripe Beer. They wanted Fat Joe at the time, but he was in the diner they used to be in all the time or whatever. He had 50 niggas with him.
Right.
And he said every time he got through 10 niggas, somebody would stop him. He said he couldn't get to the nigga. He said he met him like years later, and the boy was like, bro, can I tell you a story? He said, bro, I had a $3 million check in my pocket. I could see you, and I couldn't get to you. So you never know how much of the figurative, literal bullshit could get in the way of your opportunity. You never know where it's coming from. He was in Jimmy's, I think, was the diner. Jimmy's Cafe, whatever. Yeah. But he said like he literally had the check in his pocket. He went once, came back, and they told him don't come back without. You know what I mean?
That's a crazy story.
And that's just, it make you really think about, you know, whether you take that literally or not.
That's a crazy
That's how
story.
this life shit is, man. And you don't want to be the guy years down the line that after you came back up and went through your rough patch, it's like, damn, I had a $3 million to say Red Stripe Beer. He'd have been a beer drinker for 2 years. Fuck it.
I don't know, Lou.
But now, I mean, shout out to Joe, he's great. But you never know what opportunities come from. You never know. You know what I mean? You never know, and that's what makes it so hard, I'm sure, for y'all to be so recognizable too. Because then you never know a fan from somebody trying to come up off you, from somebody trying to get over on you.
Hell yeah.
And
it get like that.
And it might be opportunity.
It gets like that.
Scary.
All the time.
Scary.
So yeah, it's going down June 17th, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man.
What's the location?
Friends, 4809 Germantown Avenue, Victoria Banquet Hall. It's going down, man. The whole city coming out. New York coming out. Jersey,
fucking city coming
Baltimore,
out.
Delaware, North Carolina.
The whole city.
It's gonna be Zuby.
They gonna let
Shouts
me
out to Philadelphia.
They gonna let me in with a camera?
Gates, hell yeah.
I got a
media.
I got a new camera.
No weed infused project. Shout out to all the vendors. No weed infused projects. Weed infused products. You cannot sell any type of weed, cannabis type of merchandise inside the venue. It's against club policy. Just
but
know
you
that.
Still got space for vendors?
Yes.
Okay, tap in.
Tap in.
Yo. Definitely tap
Everybody
in.
watching this, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube page. We're trying to get this thing to 1,000 followers. 1,000 subscribers, so we can start monetizing the page. Right now it's at 600. We doing well. We just need y'all to, up it. So make sure y'all go follow the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube page. E.Ness Lew Phil. That's E.Ness Lew Phil.
Bro, you would think you was drinking. So like, as far as the would you ever do a tournament?
What you mean? I was in the S1 tournament. Not Smack. It was the joint that Bill just won. I was in there. I was kind of through.
I remember you was in it and you got frustrated
I
early.
got
There's a lot of points and bullshit that they threw at you. I remember that. But I mean, like, outside of, because that tournament ran for 9 months.
Yeah, it did. So the UM joint, I haven't got called for that.
Shout out to Bill.
That's already like damn near in the middle of that. So I definitely getting called for that. Hopefully I get called for this.
I feel like you could
Cassidy.
do every 2 weeks.
I know. Hopefully I can get called for this Cassidy freeway card.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We just gonna keep our fingers crossed, man. Just keep a positive outlook on everything, man. June 17th is going down. E.Ness Friends. Dropping the album LEWPRINT. Got Benny on it. Vado.
When does LEWPRINT drop?
June 17th.
June 17th is the release party. You said that. Right. I've been drinking.
LEWPRINT. Benny the Butcher. Freeway. Kaz. Vado. Zai Sosa. Corey Guns. Method Man. Tay Rock. Oskino. Pluggy Simmons.
You got a nice little lineup on it. How many songs on here?
We're gonna do like 11 drinks.
So you got to feature damn near every joint.
Yeah, we're gonna say probably like 3 or 4 slots for my own solo records. Definitely Lou Dance is going on there.
Gotta do the Lou dance.
Lou Dance is going on
Gotta
there.
do the Lou dance.
You know what I mean? My Shoot My Shots going on there. Definitely the joint I did with Pluggy, which is an ode to DMX, is called Long Live the Dog. That's going on there. So the kind of like the singles I dropped in the past year, that's going on there too, just to give the people update what I did so far and bring them up to date with all the, you know what I mean, my celebrity friends and alliances that I made and the kind of music that we dropped.
You're supposed to do that now.
Yeah.
They were just getting
shout out to Someone. I recorded a lot of material there.
Shout out to the guy.
Shout out to 1122 Ace the Chemist. I recorded a lot of music.
My guy
there.
Ace the Chemist.
And,
my producer.
Yeah, so yeah, like that's how we gonna do it, man. LEWPRINT.
LEWPRINT is a great fucking name, by the way, bro. LEWPRINT is a great name. I feel like you teeing up to have you going to end this year on a great with a lot of momentum. With a lot of momentum.
Listen, man, I'm just trying to survive this year, man. Like I was in a car crash.
Oh shit.
Like 2 years ago, man, and I
thought you meant
that was one of the main focus why I got back on this horse. Like, damn, man, any given moment that shit can be taken from you. This car could have took my head off, and I'd just been in memory. That was like around the same time Nipsey died, and then Tech 9 died. So it was like that was all like in the same month. And I'm like, damn, I would have been like I'd have got Paul swallowed up by Tech 9, and then I got swallowed up by Nipsey death. My joy would have been short lived. They probably paid my hood for a day.
Talked to you for 15 minutes. He said I got swallowed up by both of these niggas. But that's how it go though.
Yeah, that shit bad.
That's how it go. Yo, God.
So,
nah,
yeah,
man,
I'm just
you
thankful,
here,
man, to be here. Definitely. I'm back outside. I never stopped being. And shouts out to Benny and shouts out to Method Man, all my celebrity friends that still like.
How long you had a relationship with Corey?
Me and Corey ain't really like. It started off kind of, you know what I mean. We cool now through Vado and the whole. You know, understand Vado and Corey Guns and J Mills. I think it was called something. They was called like a group. Mm-hmm. So being that me and the J Mills kind of friction spilled off, and Corey was carrying it too. Right. But yeah, shout out to those guys, man.
No, man, because I like how Corey rap. I still think he drowned on Wayne on a Millie.
Yeah, he went crazy.
And
Corey always been a hot lyricist,
they
man.
Never play his second verse.
I seen his pop. Shout out to Peter. You know what I'm saying? It was always love. You know, that just a little situation spilled off. And I used to hear diss tracks. You just throw my name out there, Corey Guns. And Vado was definitely coming with it because, you know, that was like, him and Mills was like, I mean, still is to this day.
Absolutely.
And, you know, that ended up spilling over to the MYSONNE battle. It was like a whole storyline behind this shit.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was supposed to battle J Mills through the rematch. Puff actually wanted to be the rematch on the 3rd season of Making the Band. By all the street shit, because I had got into it with them in Puerto Rico and Wanna Blow Records and all that. So it was starting to spill over street shit, and I just kind of want to back it up off that. You gotta understand, I'm up there recording in New York, so I'm around them. It ain't me, it ain't them recording the show in Philly, and it ain't around my niggas. I'm recording the show around Puff and his niggas from Harlem, and they know each other and all that. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I didn't necessarily wave a white flag, but I'm like, I'm outnumbered. So let me just, you know what I mean? Let me just move a little differently.
Take a step back.
So I just wanted to be dead with that, but Puff was edging the rematch, and then we ended up doing it like 3 years ago on RBE. But I just wanted to get out of that. I just didn't want to be categorized. Like at that time, hip hop was more commercial hit infused.
Yeah.
So it was like, no, I don't want to see them 3rd season. I'm still battle rapping. They ain't like I ain't make no progress. But in him, it's like I want to see you battle Mills again. So you could actually see that this rematch is supposed to be when J Mills battled Sire Castro, did the infamous "Hey yo, Big, am I trouble or what?"
Yeah.
Well, them rounds were supposed to be for me.
You.
That was supposed to be part 2. Yeah, it's a little fun fact.
No, it's funny because all of that shit do intertwine, and now the game is so different. Now it's like
MYSONNE and turn into like almost damn near, if not a full-fledged activist. So it's like, man, you never know how your story gonna turn out and where you gonna end up, man.
But that's part of giving yourself a chance to live.
Yeah, so like I'm proud of being a black brother coming from the inner city. I'm proud of what he's done, man, because like, it's hard to just go another direction, even though he's still rapping, still nice, and still, you know what I mean.
And he always had a good head on his shoulder.
That street code, but I'm saying like he's really like pledging and really like putting his energy towards something positive that's really, I mean, it's food for thought. I mean, it's community based, and I mean, and then like he going to somewhere all the way over there and talking, like he dealing with the issues here and
he
here.
He could get shot or arrested.
Yeah, so
every day doing.
But to battle him and then to see that, I'm like, damn, man, people like even with Buns and
that
Belly.
was about to be my question.
Buns was, you know what I mean, and now he. So you never know when, but you gotta give yourself a chance to, man, keep that open mind, and that's what I've been doing, and I think that's why God's still blessing me, man.
No,
sure.
I believe that. I don't think you said nothing wrong. I think that one thing about you, and maybe your hiatus did it for you, or maybe it's been your growth since then, is that you've gained full understanding of who you are and what you need to do from here on out.
Facts.
And you are not playing the blame game. You playing the odds. You stirring multiple pots. Because something got to be soup first, and then we deal with the next pot. And that's what you're supposed to be able to do because you are a vet and a legend.
Yeah, but I don't take the shots. You know what I mean? I understand that, and that's how I feel. But I tell my guys this every day. We can't keep holding people to criteria that we live by.
Absolutely not.
Because we like, yo, why they do that? That was some sucker shit. But they suckers. That's what suckers do.
I always tell people,
so
it's
like,
not your job to understand crazy, because if you understand crazy, you probably crazy too.
Right. So I'm like, I don't get surprised when people do shit. I'm like, damn, I ain't surprised. Like, what they owe me? They show me exactly who they are, and I'm good with that too.
And better now than later.
Better now than later. That's the thing.
Better now than later.
Show me fast. Don't show me when you gain on my trust.
Yep. My dad taught
Show me your asshole piece of shit early.
My dad taught me that Bronx
But
tells
us as niggas, I ain't gonna say niggas. Us as black folk in black community, we don't see the red flags.
No, because
so then we put ourselves in positions that where we gotta be violent or lash back in a violent way just to prove that we not, you know what I mean, a prey, or we could be picked on or be, you know what I'm saying, abused in that way.
But the problem is we after childhood we start valuing bullshit.
That's true.
We start putting our insecurities out the way and just leaning towards people that seem like they on the same time we on.
That's
because
true.
of how they dress or how they talk or
That's true.
how they present. But at the same time, mentalities ain't, you know what I mean?
That's true.
That shit don't come with a pair of Jordans.
That's true.
Like, it's all type of people in this world that wear the same sneaks you got on and they don't think like you. But we used to, like, you know what I mean? Literally, like, we'd be on the same time I'm on. Nah, bro.
I just think, man, it's all
trying to get over.
You get out what you put into it.
Absolutely.
And so far it's been beneficial. It's been lucrative, and I'm just going to keep upping it, up until God be like, yo, I'm picking you for that pickup team.
So, like, RBE though.
Yeah, that's definitely good news. They have pay increase and all that.
I ain't even talk about the pay increase. Recently, he gave a speech about motherfuckers signing on and all of that type work. Like, now that he gave you the pay increase speech, I'm assuming you gonna be over there.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, if things go out good, man, it gotta make sense. And I know you hear that a lot too. But to me, at the point of my career, it just gotta make sense. I'm already giving out A1 performances without a real legal commitment.
So let's talk about something to where it fits, because
that's what I'm saying. Now you already know what I can do without the commitment.
Come to the table, isn't
Come to the table. Let's come to the table. Let's, man. Shout out to ARP, Lawrence, Wing, Truth, the whole staff over there, man.
And I ain't trying to get spicy. I'm just asking because I definitely seen it.
That's word. I love battle rap. Even if I wasn't active in it, I'll still be watching it. I'll still be watching the Caffeine. Even though I'm not on Smack, I still follow the Caffeine. All of the battles and all that. All the OTMFZ, OTF, all that shit, man. Yeah, I follow all that shit, man. That shit is like my recreation.
But what about you? Would you ever have your own battle rap platform?
It's like cartoons. It's like almost entertainment for an adults.
Would you have your own battle rap platform? It's a soap opera.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I'm just not ready to stop being active yet, and it take a lot of preparation.
You would have to put a lot into it, yeah. So yeah,
like I'm like Tay-Rock when it comes to that. I'm like I would, but I'm like when I'm more winding down and not really trying to do a lot of running around like I'm doing, and maybe when I mean, it's just sometimes I'm not rushing nothing. I gotta find worthy artists to develop that I want to put in the ring. People that's taking this serious. Long gone are the days of me wasting my time. You know what I mean, committing to somebody and help them develop them, put my time and energy and money in them, and then they just gonna run off and do something else, go get themselves locked up.
I gotta 80% of the way there.
Right, I gotta have
you be the 80% of the way there. You don't put all this money, energy.
A verbal commitment, a verbal agreement, a written agreement is not enough.
Nope.
It's almost like we gotta prick our fingers and do the blood handshake. Almost goddamn there.
Nigga, this shit different. But as far you mentioned cultivating new talent twice. You talking about battle rap talent, music talent?
Battle rap, music talent, the whole thing, acting talent, songwriting talent, producers. I mean, I got a few people, but you know,
nothing to speak on yet.
It's just right now. I don't want to put it. I want to put it out there because people is just really reevaluating who they are as a person, and I want them to do that before they. I mean, yeah, look. Yeah, I'm telling you, this shit
that gotta
real.
be the most honest shit you probably could have said. That came out. I didn't even expect that.
No, because they do. Because the 1 minute they want to do it, the next minute they ain't writing new material, and I'm like, I'm in my 40s, still writing fresh material every day. So I don't know how you don't got material with all this young energy. You can stay up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning,
flexing.
You can shit out everything that you ate the next day in one shit and be done with shit. And like you got all this energy and all this, your body don't have the toxins that my body has in over the years. Like you got all this, and then when you go outside, you could do that, not cough and shit, nigga. You see what I'm saying?
And I've seen you after a battle. You be having to get your life together, bro. You exert a lot of fucking energy.
It's like I bust a nut.
Like this nigga be like,
ran a marathon. It's like everything.
I got you saying.
Yeah, anything that shuts you, whatever shuts you down, was like crashing off of an energy drink after a battle.
But it feel good though, cause it's over, right?
It feel good when that last rhyme is said to that last round or to that last. Oh man, it's like
glorious.
Good. What's so funny about that? You won't even remember the material.
That's how y'all keep retaining new shit, cause you let it go. You like quarterback.
That's done.
That's way over
already. That's already materialized. That's already.
And shout out to Rock and Caution. You know, I ask Caution all the time about like how the fuck do you be remembering this shit? And
it's hard. Sometimes it's a catch-22 because like it's your materials, your thoughts. Well, how could you not remember your thoughts? But sometimes it's the syncopation, the different riffs, the different changing voices,
and the
shit content,
is when,
cleverness.
You do 18 words that could be interchangeable, and you get it right.
Also, Surf Stole.
One of them?
Surf Stole.
From who? From where?
Quilly.
From where?
Philly.
Oh, all right.
Surf Stole.
Surf Stole. So I'm
getting on every platform and say that. Because he talked. Everybody was like, man, why you let Surf talk to you like that on the Johnny? I'm like, what did he say? No, he was saying, I don't like the way he was talking. What did he say? I don't like the way he was talking. And then it comes out, the nigga stole. No, I can listen. I ain't hear this, John.
But you ain't take the loss on the Johnny Mac, John.
That's what niggas be saying. I don't like the way he talk to
you. But that's Surf. Like,
what the fuck he say? No, what's up,
Ness? It's the way he talks.
Yeah, that's my doorman. So, I lived in fucking on Park Avenue. When you talking about a doorman?
Talk that shit.
That's why I be like,
but it's not your job.
You got a doorman.
But you grown. Why we fighting? Why we fighting these battles?
I'm like, bro, you can't even put your own code in to go straight up to your room. You don't got that. Why you got somebody? You got somebody physically downstairs.
This nigga's crazy. But this nigga stole an entire fucking run from a Philly.
I fuck with Surf. Shout out Surf though.
From a Philly nigga though.
I'm just saying, when you say you the best and how much shit he pop, and he do pop a lot of shit. You shouldn't be coming nowhere close. You could shouldn't nobody even put you in that same realm. Like, no, listen. It shouldn't even been no listen, no closeness.
No, you mad at niggas for being honest. How you mad because niggas said, yo, that's Quilly?
We all MCs. We all know we did it at one time. No, how much we took and how we used it and flipped it. That's where you get the pass. Mm-hmm. But in a certain way, if you just take like that. And it's clear. That's a grab.
And I mean, at the end of the day,
we all heard something like, "Ooh, I can say it like this."
But once the motherfucker,
or we heard something and subconsciously down the line, we like, "Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere before."
But ain't it better?
But I'm gonna say it like this anyway.
But ain't it better if once you called on it, you say, "Yo, I was inspired by that." True.
Yeah, that's the part. The
like,
lie
just
part.
Be like, "Yo,
that lie part get you."
No,
the lie
real
get
shit.
You
I like that
time.
shit, bro.
Yeah, like I heard that. I
don't even be listening to niggas.
Yeah, then
all I listen to is R&B. Now
then they got you on a joint with Johnny Mac and them and his man, and they talking about, yeah, man, you can't do that to Quilly and all that, because you know Quilly went crazy on the phone. He's like, yeah, Quilly, man, I heard that, but did he say he didn't hear it?
Like that's what it. That's
so battle
what
rap goofy. It got into the wrestling genre to me, but you know what I mean. I always honored the bars, the cleverness, the wittiness. Like I mean, the structure. You know what I mean. The way you do your rounds, the angles, all that shit, all the good shit. The punching, the double entendres, triple, quadruple entendres, all that shit amazes me. And I'm
so
still
who
a
do
fan
you like
of the writing.
watching in battle rap?
Of course, I like Twerk.
Free Twerk. He be home soon.
Easy to Block Captain. He's definitely
Easy.
good to watch.
Shout out to Easy.
Bill, I think Bill did real good throughout the tournament. I was real impressed with him.
I like Bill a lot.
Geechee, man. Geechee been putting on. I like to watching Geechee.
Absolutely.
As far as females, I like watching Hustle.
Hustle got a big one coming up. Chrome 23.
That's about it.
Yeah. No, that's a good list.
Rock is my guy. I mean, of course, the guys you see me with all the time, the
Yeah,
Rock, the
Rock.
Brizzes. I'm not going out saying, but I mean, I know people like, yo, you don't fuck with Rock and Briz. Definitely fuck with Rock. Definitely fuck with Briz. Definitely fuck with Mook. Definitely fuck with
A lot
Rex.
of niggas think Briz is what has been missing right now.
Briz has been missing. He been dropping music
Not
constantly.
just him missing, but his energy has been missing.
He been
like,
dropping music. He been
from battle rap.
He been getting dressed, dripping up.
No,
like,
Briz
rocking
been
jewelry,
living his life. I've
talking
been
his
seeing
shit.
that.
I mean,
But
smoking
I mean,
big,
like,
big
battle rap
blunts
misses
and all
that
that.
nigga, man.
Niggas gotta understand, man. Sometimes you
Life
gotta
happens.
fall back off.
Life happens.
And get back at it.
I'm not mad at that.
You ain't supposed to go when niggas tell you to go.
But I said something similar to that when I seen him, and I'm not Briz.
I said that to him too. I said, bro,
When
you
I seen him-
you really almost can ask for whatever you want.
And that's what I told him. I said you drew your value up. I said if nothing else, you ran your value up, and that's a good thing. Can't nobody take that away.
And it's a
from
catch-22 because I mean it could go down to the point where they be like, it ain't that big as we.
It depends. It depends.
I'm just saying, it's like
window is-
you
the window is the
never
window.
know.
Yeah, the window is
because
the
we
window.
wanted to see Floyd and Pacquiao for so long. Then when it came, it was like, all right, Floyd and Pacquiao. 20 years later,
But now you got what GTX coming in with all these sponsors and these big bags.
maybe the Bill Rosenberg battle will bring some more insight back to that hype, that
Yeah.
type of right now hype that we know. I
But
need
we
them.
We wanted that when they ain't like each other.
I know, but you're right. It's just the same atmosphere. It's almost the same kind of energy around that one.
That's what I was thinking when you
Yeah.
said it. And mind you, still think it's gonna be an ill battle because Froze know how to win, and Bill is Bill. So it's still gonna be a good battle. These niggas ain't gonna bullshit against each other, not like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, we wanted that with them niggas. We thought they wanted to still lay hands,
Right.
but we thought that Norristown was gonna go up after the battle. That's when we
I
wanted.
heard Bill said it would never happen. So,
Yep, I heard it
so
too.
I'm saying, niggas just say one thing and do the next.
But that's growth too. So at the same time,
You can look at it that way.
like you just said
Half
about
empty, half full type of pup.
yeah, because at the end of the day, man, we live long enough to still be here to see shit shift. You know what I mean? Like that shit wasn't promised. Your life was on the line, like you said, from car accidents to just running around living life. You live long enough to see a MYSONNE turn into a activist. You see what I'm saying? Like that's when you said that, I was like, damn, that's ill. Because I do remember y'all.
Fuck you and I blow your head off, all that type of shit. So it's
I
like, damn,
do
to see
remember-
that, you like, ooh.
But you not even the same nuts. You are in a lot of ways, but mentally
you're
you're
not
not.
supposed to.
You shouldn't be.
If you're the
Why
same
the
person
fuck-
you was when you started in a negative way, then nah.
And I hate for you to
Wasn't
be
no
raising
growth.
children.
Wasn't no
I
growth.
hate for you to be raising children.
That's
the
why
same
niggas like, why
nigga
you don't
was
be out the
20 years
projects?
ago.
I'll go out there and kick it, but if I can't stay out there because sometimes being out there, and this is just me personally, like damn, I ain't make no process. It's always good to return where you started from and never forget where you came from. But I can't be out there for long periods of time because it's like, yo, I tried so hard to get out of here. I'm gonna come back and show love and kick it, and you know, anybody want to know information what I've been doing, and if I got something to add to what, you know, what they doing out there, then I can. But
it ain't no.
I just,
it ain't no.
I would
announcement.
want y'all to see me somewhere else, and I bring y'all with me. Fuck being down here.
That's what I try to tell the young niggas too. If like you know how you got the one youngin, he from the end, his homies is still getting busy. He got a job, he went to school, whatever. He on the block that he know getting aired out, and I'm like, bro, I know that's your man crib, and you went over there. Can your man come to where you at and kick it? Like, will he go to where you be chilling at?
Nope.
And get a drink with you and a lunch with you?
Nope.
And talk about shit? Because if not, you don't need to go there.
Nope.
Do that make sense though?
Perfect sense.
And a lot of times when you put it to them that way, they start to understand a little more, and they still going to dip through. But at least you're not going to be chilling like you one of them. You got other shit to do, man, and tell them that they can do it too if they want to. And if they not willing to make that transition, then you gotta go run your race, man. Your time is your time. Your mom is your mom.
That part.
Like, your kids is your kids. Like, nobody else.
I tell these niggas, man, why not.
That part.
Fuck wrong with these niggas, man. Time of wasting. You walk around with $1 million in your hand. When I'm like, man, you can make money off this phone. That's crazy. You don't even gotta go to work no more.
Bro.
Literally, you could be like, yo, I do this, yeah, man, and you go viral. The niggas like, yo, I like what you doing here. They don't make donations.
I remember when the internet first started being like a thing everybody had. We used to look up sunglasses.
YouTubers is millionaires.
Look though, we used to look up sunglasses and shit to buy, right? Now, I'm sitting in this motherfucker like, yo, what fucking can we buy technology-wise to add to the situation of the business? Fuck them fucking Gucci's that I'm gonna drop on the bar 5 times and break the frames. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know how that go. You get a couple drinks and you walk home, you don't got no G's on your shit, and they was real joints. But it was what it was.
It's
over for that now. It's over for that now.
It's over.
My nigga, man.
No doubt, man.
No, one thing I want to say, because we about to rap soon, is I'm excited about the fact that your momentum is fucking ridiculous after all of this time. Like, I don't think people realize, like, longevity and consistency and quality is what you represent. Facts. On a real level. And
I mean, some days it's better than others. Some days it's, a little tougher than others. But all in all, man, like I said, man, it's like, what else I'm going to do? I could do a lot of things, but I love this.
But you're great at this.
I love this.
You're supposed to be doing this.
And once you get paid to do something that you love, they say you never work a day in your life. But it is work. It is work. It's just not the work that y'all think is work.
Right.
It's work.
No, but I think that is dope. And congratulations on all your successes. Congratulations on the 17th. The guest list is fucking phenomenal. You nigga. Ain't nobody paying for it.
Blockaware hip hop since 1987. Hip hop on deck. Sippin with Sammie. We're gonna have the whole enchilada in there.
No, it's gonna be a lituation as usual though, man. Lou don't play no games, and we gonna do the Lou dance.
Lou dance.
We doing the Lou dance.
Lou dance.
You gonna have cheesecake in the middle?
Hopefully we should have it there. It's been a little bit. With the ordering and
that shit too fast.
Yeah, this shit going. We can't keep up. It almost took a life of its own, snowball into something that we can't control. But we gonna keep you updated. Make sure you follow the Cheesecake page at Ness Cheesecake on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at E.Ness_215. And make sure you follow me on Twitter at 215E.Ness.
That part. And the reason that the cheesecake is taking the time to take is because we worried about quality. We ain't worried about rushing nothing.
They like Yeezys. We not making 40. We're not making 40 okay cheesecake. We making 10 voluptuous made with love cheesecakes. Selling that at designer price.
That part. So get with my man, Ness. See him on the 17th. Lituation, he about to shut the fucking city down, man. I swear. And that's why I had to get him in here. And I appreciate him for making time because I know he got a battle tomorrow. You know what I mean? Fly shit only. This is Sippin with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together. Yeah. It'll be 2023 already and you wouldn't have had a shot yet. That part.
That's the one that I want. Strawberry inside, cognac outside. Kiss off pack loud. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. Strawberry inside, cognac outside. Kiss off pack loud. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. Look, I'm as wide as you think. Give me that pink, give me hers too in the few. One last drink, we gon' do what it do. Later just think, dark room, black lights blue. Secrets and labs waiting, room and maid service. Clueless of what them walls went through. Kinky swear had to be there. It would've been you, Malone style. Don't front now, she return all favors. Paper ain't why we here, she know we all players. pleasure and make sure you get off steam. Candles blown, dreams come true, you know what I mean. Strawberry inside, cognac outside, kiss off, pack loud. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. Strawberry inside, cognac outside, kiss off, pack loud. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want.
Yeah, she smoke a lot of weed, I call her Mary Jane. Floating in the clouds on a private plane. My favorite private dancer, I'ma make it rain. She screaming, oh my God, don't say his name in vain. Inside pink, she want the bazooka, that ain't bubblegum. Put some syrup on that ass, girl, we making honey buns. Call your girlfriend, she can play, it's a 2-on-1. So many flavors I could pick, I'm good with either one. Tastes like cookies and cream, top with a strawberry. Watch them cross over their legs, I feel like Marbury. Then I put some fudge in her mouth, and now we all married.
That's the one that I want. Strawberry inside, cognac outside, kiss off, pack loud. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. Strawberry inside, cognac outside, kiss off, pack loud. That's the one that I want.